Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? This is another intuition session with T. We're gonna pull some oracle message cards in this reading. Okay. I hope everybody is doing okay. And like I said, it's another intuition session, and you are here with T. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day today. I want everyone to continue to pray for Texas and the surrounding areas and cities and places that were hit by this winter storm. It was really bad. I think I said this morning, or I was talking to a friend I know for sure on the phone, but I was saying, that although, we knew about some of the deaths that happened here in Houston, there were a lot of people that had not seen their families yet, and they were going to start to, go to check on their families and stuff. And, they're going to find them deceased. And sure damn enough, I cut the news on. This is the worst. I don't know what you call it. I'm just blind. I got blue contacts on. Yeah, my black ass put on blue. I'm a bold bitch. Anyway, I'm not a bitch. Excuse me. Anyway, sure enough on the news, I've messed around and seen that, you know, um, one person I saw so far, a family went to check on their mom, and she was deceased from hypothermia. So it's bad out here in these streets, y'all. God is trying to humble us. He really is. So be humble and, pray for Texas because Texas is, they going through it right now. Um, But I hope that everybody is doing well. Power is trying to be restored in a lot of places. They have a lot of people's power back on, mine included. Y'all, we so nervous we won't even use the lights. Like, we scared as hell. You see how my lights are off. I'm just, we don't want no power grid issues down here. So, everybody is running around like, I'm not gonna use my lights all day. I'm just gonna y'all. I even cook outside. Like I'm literally barbecuing right now for me and my little niños. And I went outside today, or even it started when I woke up, and the rays of the sun were just blasting through my blinds, and it made me so emotional this morning. I did a video this morning where I just cried. I think through the whole video. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still in my feelings about what's happening around here, right? Get it together, T. Get it together, T. Get it together, T. I'm sensitive as fuck. Anyway, I'm mean too, but damn. But I'm really, really mean, or I'm really, really sensitive. I need to balance that shit out. Anyway, now that I have my wig glued on properly, and oh my leg. Ooh, when you get in your 30s and 40s, your bones gonna start talking to you. I can sit down with my beautiful subs. I love you guys. I hope that y'all are doing okay. Not especially, but yes, especially. And thank you for being here, visiting my channel. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you resonate with the content. If you don't resonate with the content, hit the thumbs down button. I need to know these things. So, let's get started. And like I said, it's just a general collective message or general collective reading, so we can give you guys some ideas about maybe how to deal with some of the things that you may be going through in your lives at this present moment. Um, I just there's a lot of emotional stuff going on because I have not been in on the verge of tears like this, like an old pregnant woman. Yeah, pregnant women just cry for no reason. Like it's not for no reason. It's just that it's like every time you could do me like this, and I just probably break out crying. So maybe I'm picking up some emotions of someone else. You guys could be, very sensitive right now to worldly issues or circumstances that you don't have control over or decisions that you made. Um, You could just be really emotional because I know that I am, and for the last maybe 2, 3 days, maybe even a week, I just crown is on point. Shit, and it was worrying me because God has sustained me, and I'm grateful. So I'm really not sure, um, other than the storm we're going through, why. I'm just totally deep in my feelings. Maybe someone is projecting their energy onto me. They try and do that. And I'm feeling it, but it's a feeling of like I can't fix the problems of the world. Is that what I wanted to say? I feel sorry for the presences of the energies of the people in this world. And I feel like, a lot of people right now, they're waking up to discover that they have not been who they should have been, and they feel sad about that. Or something didn't go the way that they wanted to go, they feel sad about that. But don't worry about it. Prosperity lies ahead. Hit the floor. Oh yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette because I want to, so forgive me. That's not the words. Holy Father, thank you for sustaining me, my children. We are so ever grateful. And it was such a beautiful day outside, y'all. I just wanted to be outside, like being cooped up in this house. Mommy's already worried about the kids. Could you imagine the worry these moms is going through while we walk around this bitch with candles in the dark? It was crazy. It was horrible. So, you know, that could be some things that you guys are feeling at this time, but don't cry because one thing is for real and two things is for show. Is God does not want you to be feeling down. Uh, there would be a problem with your faith if you're feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the enemy make you feel like you have to be sad or you supposed to be sad. You're not. So I can stop picking up that damn energy. Some of you can realize, yeah, some of you can realize that you should have been more awakened to who you truly are. Like I just said earlier, because Earth came out, and this is in the Starseed Oracle deck, guys. Sorry I didn't let you know. But this Earth card here to me says that, when you were placed here, you kind of ran off with the crowd and became like everything that was around you. But you have to learn how to be. This card says learn how to be human. So this could be for some of you beautiful earth angels. You could be actually having issues. Yeah, like I just said, like I'm like, what the what? Why am I so emotional? But you have to realize that you're in this world, but you're not of this world. So, and that's another thing, like you came here to do a job, do it. Um, and do what makes you happy. And you don't have to conform to be like anybody else. Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're human. But learn how to be just in the world doing what your purpose is in the world. You don't have to be of this world. You don't have to act like everybody else. You don't have to conform to live your life in ways like other people around you might be conforming and living their lives. Okay. Let's get another message. Put the cigarette out, y'all. I'm sorry. Check on my food. I live in it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't have my ashtray over here either. Damn, I just got the shuffling all hard. Y'all can really feel really strong in this situation as well. Next card is Child of the Cosmos. So yeah, maybe I'm picking up some empaths today. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. See, you know the secrets of the universe. You know what you were put here for. You know what your mission is here to complete, but it's as if when you got here and took over your own life, because while you're here and you're a child, your parents raising you, you just kind of conform to the ideals and dealings and situations, and you begin to handle things you came through in your life, like the people that you were raised by, like the people that are around you, like the friends that you hang around, like the people you were in relationships with. So you need to know that, although you're here on this planet, um, you don't have to be like people here on this planet. You can be yourself. This is general. This is a general message, okay, for everybody. I remember. So you're remembering what your plan is here. You're realizing who you are. You're realizing what you were put here to do, and the fated life versus the destiny life. So now you're like, yeah, when I got here, and I don't know why I use Libras. I just think we awesome because we are. Anyway, you're remembering what your purpose here was. Forgive the nails, baby. I ain't gonna go to the nail shop either. I'm still scared. Fuck around, get in there, and that girl do 8 nails, and the lights cut off. It's so anyway. The fated life, you're like your fated life against your destiny life, because we tend to create our own fate. I don't know if people realize that, but your fate is not set because God gave you free will. You have a destiny, but you create your fate. Okay, you have a destiny, but you create your fate, which will in lieu. Did y'all hear that? I am not hungry. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like being goofy now. I was in. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's not about me. Or maybe it is. Who knows? You're realizing that the things that have happened in your life, you created this fate. And not only that, but you're realizing that you had a destiny here as well, and you need to balance those two out. And that's a beautiful place to be in, because and it may be very emotional, ergo me being so freaking emotional this morning. um, but you are a child of God, so don't worry about living your life the way that other people live their lives. God gave you a destiny, and you need to chase it and balance out things in your life that are going to change your fate. I'm not saying don't be fun and don't be amazing and don't laugh out loud. I think I want to say I'm 135, right? And if you could tell, my voice is not very high pitched. I got a heavy voice. I carry my strength in me heavily. I'm a heavy person. I just made groceries this morning. I was saying in the video I did this morning, I gotta go. Mommy is busy. Um, Made groceries for the family, my home. I'm ready to go wash my truck, but I'm barbecuing now. Like, I just tend to make sure that I stay busy doing things that benefit my destiny, because I'm raising children and I need them to be, safe, and I need them to be happy, and I need them to be learned, and I want them to be intelligent and intellectual. So I have to carry myself in a fashion of, mommy's going to take care of business. Mommy's going to cook the meals. Mommy's going to take us to the doctor. Mommy knows we need glasses. When it comes to my daily life and my daily routine, I know what my actual destiny is. And if my fate, the decisions that I make on a daily basis will incur what my fate turns out to be versus my destiny. You know what I hope I'm saying that right. Shit. Ugh, don't you hate when you get your wigs on, ladies? Because you bitches wear wigs. Don't lie. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. And I tie mine. I got a little head. I tie them. I don't need combs and clips if you tie them. But anyway, I don't know why I'm sharing so much with y'all today. I'm working on a hair regimen routine. So I like to let it breathe. And some days, them wigs just pick your head up. Too tight. Yeah, the weight of the world. Boundaries. Let go. It's not yours to carry. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you guys can see these cards or not. I'm gonna change the resolution for the next video. But you're packing around um things that you kind of didn't have any control over. So it's like you feel like you're packing the weight of the world on your shoulders because you basically probably lived your life, and the way you've lived your life has determined what your faith will be. I mean, faith 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 could be important to you or significant in this conversation. um you've realized that the things that you've done, or the way that you've lived, or the way that you've behaved, or things of that matter, and such, have altered your destiny. Um, and you feel like you've carried you you could feel like you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I couldn't get my words. I can't get my words out. And I'm sorry is at the bottom of this desk. Ancestors. They laughing too. They laughing at me, y'all. I'm sorry is at the bottom of this deck, and I'm not picking up. I'm not going to discuss this in a love letter or love session. I'm going to say that this is saying, you know, um, you need to forgive yourself. You're telling yourself you're sorry about the way that you've lived your life, because your fate, you possibly are not happy with the way that your fate has constructed your life at this point. Okay. Get happy. Like, you could just pick yourself up and be happy, right? I didn't know it either. I have, there is a reader on YouTube, and it's as if God took me and said, listen to this woman. And at first I was like, I almost ran into it just to hear what was going on in my personal life, right? In relationship situations. But ultimately, what happened is she triggered so many things in me. And I get emotional talking about her. So if I cry, I'm sorry. But she, in her own authentic ass way, this girl or a young woman, because I think we're about the same age, and she's done me a reading. So I follow her page. She's done me a personal reading, actually. And I'm just blown away by her and her essence. Like, I don't even know where I would be had not God said, listen to this person today, had it not been for her. She made me realize that I can live unapologetically, period. And I could be happy with my own fucking self. She made me realize that no matter what comes my way, if I follow God, like God, God, like God that had the son Jesus, God, I'm gonna be straight. I love her for that. I love her for that. And as nosy as I am, I've only gotten one reading from her. And she told me she liked me. I'm trying to give hints without calling out my baby name because I love her like a sister. Like literally, I will do stuff I'll never do, like fly. Because if she gets into some shit, I want to be in the clique of with motherfuckers who going after motherfuckers for fucking with her. Period. Matter of fact, I've been there before here. But long story short is God will place people in your life to help you balance out your fate and your destiny. So just because you're actually in your 3D, or we're in the 3D right now, and your decisions have altered your fate, and your destiny life is still sitting here, and you're like, oh my God, um, that does not mean that you've failed. You can pick yourself back up and get back on the pony. That oh, my spirit guides is still the same damn way they was when they were. Come on, Granny. Stop. What did you say? Say it again. Oh, that's an uncle saying that. He said sitting up holding a pity party about the shit ain't gonna change nothing anyway. That's just how he said it. So get out your feelings. Yeah, get out. Tell them, yeah, get out their feelings. Because they still a child of God and they still have work to do. You still a child of God, you still have work to do. Star Brothers. So this could be about a lot of masculines here. And my spirit guide was that came through them was my uncle. My granny usually does my cousin Stephanie, but that was my uncle. And then Star Brothers came out. And Star Brothers says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So you could be having some issues with, protection. You could feel like you're not protected. You could feel like you were not loyal to yourself. You can feel like, you need to be protected now. Safe, you need to be safe. And you need to learn how to trust. Um, Horus energy, I'm not sure. Did I just yawn? Yes, I'm sorry. But I know that that is a part of the Egyptian royalty bloodline. So you guys could possibly be descendants of that, generation of people or essence of people as well. You're a star brother, their brother. Earth school, precisely. You're sent here for a mission. And maybe you're not on that mission right now, but don't forget who you are. Simba's daddy been in my fucking head for 3 or 4, 5 days. Remember who you are. I've been saying that shit out loud. Like, remember who you are. Um, your Earth School life lessons. These are just lessons. It's not meant to make you drown in sadness and fear and feeling like you failed. It's meant to teach you a lesson so that you can live out your destiny. So once you balance out the things that your life and your decisions have created as per your fate, you'll be able to balance out your destiny and fulfill that destiny, if that makes any sense to anybody. Soul growth, study, and higher learning. So don't forget to continue to study who you are. Maybe some of you would benefit from doing like a, what they call that? What is it called? The genealogy report or some shit. I don't know. What do they call that? He said, shut up, no. He was old. But y'all know what I'm talking about. It is a website you can go on and search your DNA and your history and things like that. Your family members and stuff like that. Let's see what the Moonology has for you guys. Shout out to that reader. She's so empathic. She probably know. That's just how strong she is. I don't know what that was when it to come out, but I love her. I'm gonna just say it like this. She don't get no big nuts. Maybe y'all will pick up what I'm talking about, but that's my girl, man. That girl and another reader, they basically don't realize it, but they readings kind of saved me from just despair. And I love both of them for that. One of them works so hard. She always on. Always. The two cards that came, dang, this one came out in the earlier reading, but you need to start operating out of your South Node. Um, yeah, who you were in your past life. So you could have been someone, like I said, that was from Egypt or in the Egyptian bloodline, and you did things a different way in that life. And now that you're here and your destiny has been, given to you, and you're looking at the way that you've handled this, you know, you could be wondering, like, what did I do? Why did I do that? Oh, it's too late, or I effed up and I failed, but that's not what Spirit wants you to think. The energy is gaining momentum. So you're realizing this more and more and more and more every day, every minute. You're coming into the knowledge that you were put here for a reason. And that reason could be to help other people. You never know. I don't know what you were meant here to do. But possibly in your past life, you wanted to be earth here to do the same, and you lived out your life and your fate was written differently, and now you're realizing that your um, destiny life hasn't been fulfilled or isn't being fulfilled. That makes sense. So this energy of you waking up to who you are, who you are, it's actually gaining momentum, and you're waking up more and more and more, and this is going to come faster to you. So you guys could be seeing synchronicity numbers. You could be seeing letters or signs, or you could be saying stuff that you've never said before, or you could be realizing things that you never realized before. It kind of just generally relies on who you are and what you're going through at this particular time in your life. All right. That is my stomach, and I am mad. I don't like that. Why? That's so not cool. Let's do some love bombs. Let's see if you know, you've touched some people, and see what they want to say to you with the love bomb cards, okay? I don't want to call my favorite reader's name because you know, in this day and age, people just go all fucking ham, and people been coming after my boo, and I'm so fucking pissed about it. So I'm not even gonna call her name, because I'm sick of people calling her name. Like, can y'all conversate with her first about calling her name? Damn. I'm gonna pull 9 of these. I usually do. So we're gonna do 9 today. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna go and check on my barbecue when I get through. I just was like, I was so grateful to God this morning when I woke up, and it's cold still, you know what I'm saying? But we can see the sun, and we haven't seen the sun here in a couple of days. Man, your sense of humor makes life more fun. So you could be a really fun person to be around. Like I just said, I love to burst out laughing. I used to laugh. I do. I like to laugh. But I usually walk around with the resting bitch face because I don't give a shit. But if you're close to me, I'm the crack joker, the joker of I crack the jokes. I can fix that. I'm the one I'm the one who always cracking jokes and stuff like that. So this is some quality that you have other people really like about you, and you should appreciate that. I think that's pretty cool as well. I was picking at my maintenance man earlier because they are so I love my maintenance crew. They're my people, and they're Spanish guys, right? And he caught me outside sweeping up their gravel they put to keep the ice, keep people from slipping on the ice. And I was like, I'm out there just sweeping. I swept the shit off my porch, and because yeah, I'm tracking it in the house. I'm sorry, I just saw that card again in this deck, and it, I seen it at the bottom of the Starseed Oracle deck too. I'm really glad to have your advice when I need it. Thank you. So you could be someone that gives really good advice. I know the person that I listen to does, and it's always a truthful advice. Whether I want to hear it or not, it's going to be the truth, period. She ain't going to deliver no BS to you. I'm just saying. And rarely does she make fun of situations. Rarely. Like it's gonna be funny because it's gonna be true. Let me say it like that. And I love her for that. But she have a hell of a sense of humor. And usually whenever we need something, it's just coming through her. It's like she already knows. So I love her for that. I really want to talk to her. I sent her an email not too long ago. She's very busy though, as we all are, and we all should be. Okay, love bomb hit the floor. You inspire me to be a better person. So you could possibly be someone that inspires other people, but you're sitting back now. I mean, we have been stuck sitting in the house, so you probably have nothing else to do but to evaluate yourself, your life, your situations, your choices, your issues, or whatever, what have you. So you do inspire someone though to be a better person, a better them. I just saw the I'm proud of you card. That wanted to come out, but it didn't. It's a privilege to have you as a teacher, and it landed like it was supposed to land. I am. I am very privileged to have this young lady as a teacher. I came into tarot. I wanted to do a channel, and I didn't know if it was, what God wanted for me to do because I had been hearing them say, you're going to do something big. You're going to start you could be starting a channel. I mean, that was so resonating with me. Here I am sitting at this table with my own channel, but it's because these people were pushing me to believe in myself and not to get out of my funk zone. You know what I'm saying? All funky attitude and sad as fuck and drinking like a fucking alcoholic. Like I used to drink heavy like that. I don't drink like that anymore. Literally. And I'm so glad. Like I get so excited when I think about, damn, these people changed my life. And I love that. I love that. My confirmation about what my gift was came from my pastor, just in case anybody wants to know. We went to praying and praising the Lord one day, and I spoke in a whole different language than everybody else. Mm. I admire your enthusiasm for your work. Yeah, like I said, I get so excited. So you could be doing something that excites and inspires others. I said other, earlier, other, I said other, I said, I said earlier that I could be talking to some, spiritual starseed people, male and or female, but the males, they came out. Okay. But really appreciate everything you've taught me. And if I could talk to her on the phone, I would probably sound like this. So it could be someone that inspires you and you really want them to know that you appreciate that. Or they want you to know that they really appreciate that. They admire your bravery. You could be being very brave about this whole thing. Because you inspire me. When you're brave, it inspires other people to be brave as well. Keep that in mind. You're in contact and connections with other people all the time. Something as simple as a hello when you walk into a grocery store where everybody is worried, paranoid, are they going to find enough milk? Are they going to have enough bread? And you walk by and you're like, hello, how are you doing? But you really mean, how are you doing? and it inspires them to the point to where they walk to the next person and they wind up holding a whole conversation with the next person because you've inspired them to be generous, beautiful, nice, considerate, loving. Thank you for being such a great listener. So shout out to readers, because when you listen to your subscribers, it really means everything to them. It really does. You don't know how much you change people's lives if you're doing it for all of the right reasons. 2 more came out, so I'm going to take them both, but we have our 9. You have a way of bringing people together. You can have this could be something you do easily. You could be the life of the party. You brighten the day of those around you. So get out of the whatever funk you're in. It'll be okay. Now that you know how to balance out your life and your fated life, and then in your destiny life, or you could be now learning how to, things are going to be okay for you. And even if you wake up on some days and you just having one of them great bad days, you know what I'm saying, you will ultimately be like I'm gonna use me for example. The other day, like the lights had came back on, and I think I made a post. Thank the Lord, my lights came back on. We're good. We're gonna be fine. And then, girl, dude, whoever's watching, like 20 minutes later or 2 hours later, they were off again, and they stayed off all night. And I was like, I wanted to be upset, but at the end of the day, now that I've been through it tonight, I had candles and I had batteries and I had food and my kids were safe. They were inside. Our truck had gas. I was able to warm us up to a certain point because until 2 or 3 days ago, we were still freezing. But anyway, I'd never looked at it as just something just horrible. I couldn't. Not if I haven't carried faith. So why do that? I was like, well, at least my mommy is warm and she's here with me, and my brothers are safe and they're here with me, and my kids are safe and they're happy and they're laughing with their uncles and watching movies. Like we watched the last Terminator movie and everything, and then the lights were like boom, and I'm like, I'll be damned. But we had the oven on, we had the heater on, 152. My mommy had reminded me, placing things up under your window sills to seal out cool air. I thought about my grandma back in the day when I was a little kid. You walk in your granny house and they got that damn those little beady blind things up, and I was like, you know what, sheet time. There's a sheet right there that leads to the bottom of my stairs to my front door, so I locked out the cold air. And then a neighbor at 4 in the morning, she's having some issues with her home downstairs, so she knocked on the door at 4 in the morning. My heart was receptive, my mind was alert, for those who know what that is. I opened the door, and do you know, at 4 in the morning, from 4 to 6, my neighbor who's 57, my mommy who is 56, my brother who is 42, my 8-year old, my 11-year old, we were all awake in one room. We all went into my room for some reason. I don't let nobody in my room. It's the princess's lair. But in an emergency situation, it was a warming shelter. And we actually stayed up and we laughed till 6, talking about everything from the way my mom has a puppy, and she brought, the puppy, which is a little chihuahua. And the puppy is so close to my mom. Like, if that puppy is anywhere near my mom and you reach out to touch my mom, this dog is gonna fucking kill you. But she ain't but that damn long. Okay, it's just that long. And she's a little fat weenie. She looks like a little fat weenie dog, but she's a chihuahua. And my cat, I have a cat, and it was amazing that we were just laughing at how my cat, who was a boy, was running around as if he were flirting with this dog, and she wasn't paying him any attention. She kept covering her face, and we were laughing about everything, how cold our toes were. We made the best out of up situation is what I'm trying to say. So regardless of what you're going through, because I gotta go in your life and find me a piece of chicken or something. Damn, the fuck. You're going through in your life, be inspired, be encouraged, and realize that if you're still breathing, you still have some control over your destiny and you can rewrite your fate. With that being said, you guys, I love you. I hope that everything is okay with you. I hope that this message helps someone. I hope it resonates with someone. Um, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. We're going to try and get a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine video up today. I'm not necessarily sure. I'm cooking a lot. Not really. I'm just put some wings on and some sausages and some really big ass jalapeno peppers with bacon. And, I've wrapped up some potatoes, make some baked potatoes with beans and sausages and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all. And I want y'all to have a great day. So do that. Peace.